students, welcome to Math Magnet. Math made easy. This is for all you little geniuses who need a little help with math. Remember to use this video only as a guide to help you solve your math problems after you have attempted to solve them yourselves. Let's get into today's video. Today we are going to do chapter 6 Angles and Geometric Figures from workbook for grade 6A. We shall try to solve questions from practice 1. Question number 1. ABD is an isosceles triangle. BCD is an equilateral triangle. Find angle ADC. Now since ABD is an isosceles triangle, we know the angles opposite the equal sides are equal. Now we know the third angle is 32 degrees. So the equal angles we can find by subtracting from 180 degrees and then dividing it by 2. So 180 minus 32 will be 48 and 148 divided by 2 will be equal to your angle ADB and angle ABD. Now which is equal to 74. Now since triangle BCD is an equilateral triangle, we know all the sides are equal and all the angles will be equal to 60 degrees. So BDC will be equal to DCB equal to CBD, which is equal to 60 degrees. This is the property of an equilateral triangle. So angle ADC, we know this angle, that is angle ADB we found, that is equal to 74 degrees. So now this angle is 74 degrees and we know this angle is 60 degrees. So 74 plus 60 will give you angle ADC. So ADC will be 74 plus 60, which is equal to 134 degrees. So unknown angle ADC is equal to 134 degrees. Question number 2. ABCD is a trapezium. ABE is an isosceles triangle. Find angle AEB and angle EBC. So here, since triangle ABE is an isosceles triangle, we know angles opposite the equal sides are equal. So which means angle ABE equal to BAE equal to 48 degree and the third angle AEB will be equal to 180 minus 48, which is equal to 84. Now we know angle AEB, one of the unknown angle that we are asked to find, we have found. Now in trapezium ABCD, the sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. So this angle plus this angle will be equal to 180 degrees. So ABC will be equal to 180 minus angle BCD. So this angle will be equal, this angle will be ABC will be equal to 180 minus this angle, which is equal to 180 minus 80, which is 100. Now we already know ABE is 40 degrees. So angle EBC will be 100 minus 48, which is equal to 52. So the second unknown angle is 52 degrees. Question number 3. PQR is an isosceles triangle. PQ equal to QR. PRS is a straight line. Find angle SRQ and RQS. Now this is the two unknown angles that we are asked to find and we know this is an isosceles triangle. So let's see how to go about it. Since PQR is an isosceles triangle, angles opposite to the equal sides will be equal. So which means angle QPR will be equal to angle PRQ. So that is equal to 59. Now we can find the PRS. We know this is 59. Now PRS is a straight line. So angle PRQ plus SRQ will be equal to 180 degrees. So 180 minus this angle, which is 59, you will get SRQ, which is equal to 121. So we found one of the unknown angle SRQ as 121 degrees. Now we will consider this triangle SRQ triangle. You know two angles, we have to find the third angle. So in triangle QRS, SRQ plus QSR plus RQS will be equal to 180 degrees. You know two of the angles, one is 29 and the other is 121. So that will be equal to R, that is the unknown angle. RQS will be 180 minus 121 minus 29, which is equal to 30 degrees. So the second unknown angle RQS will be equal to 30 degrees. Question number 4. EFG is a right angled triangle. EFH is a straight line. FHJ is an isosceles triangle. Find angle GFJ. We need to find this angle. So let us see how to go about it. Now we know this is a right angle triangle and this is an isosceles triangle. With that we will find these two angles. With that we will find this unknown angle. To go about, since triangle EFG is a right angle triangle, angle EFG will be equal to 180 minus GEF minus EGF. We know EGF is 90 degrees and GEF is equal to 78 degrees. So the third unknown angle will be 180 minus 78 minus 90, which is equal to 12 degrees. So EFG is equal to 12 degrees. Now in triangle FHJ, this is an isosceles triangle. This angle and this two sides are equal. So which means these two angles will be equal. You know the third angle is equal to 52. So we can find these two angles by subtracting 180 minus 52 and then dividing it by 2. So we will get JFH as equal to 64. Now we got this angle is 12 and this angle is 64 and this angle will be 180 minus 12 minus 64, because angles on a straight line will add up to 180 degrees. So EFH is a straight line. EFG plus GFJ plus JFH is equal to 180 degrees. Now the unknown angle GFJ, this angle GFJ, this angle will be equal to 180 minus 12 minus 64, which is equal to 104 degrees. So the unknown angle GFJ is equal to 104 degrees. Question number 5. ABCD is a parallelogram. AED is a right angle triangle. Find angle M. Now the question is, we need to find this angle, which is angle M. Okay. So to do that, let's start with triangle AED. With that we know this angle is 57 degree and we know it's a right angle triangle. So this angle is 90 degrees. So this angle will be 90 minus 57, which is equal to 33 degrees. Now you know angle ADE is equal to 33 degrees. So in parallelogram ABCD, the opposite angles are equal. If this is 76 degrees, this has to be 76 degrees. Now you know this ADE is equal to 33 degrees. So angle M will be 76 minus 33, which is equal to 43 degrees. So the unknown angle M is equal to 43 degrees. Question number 6. PQR is an isosceles triangle. PRST is a rhombus. TPQ is a straight line. Find angle QRP. Now this is the angle that we are asked to find. To do that, in rhombus PRST, angle TPR is equal to 180 minus STP. That is, sum of two adjacent angles in a rhombus is equal to 180 degrees. So which means angle TPR will be equal to 180 minus 62, which is equal to 118 degrees. Now we know this angle is 118 degrees. Now TPQ is a straight line. So TPR plus RPQ will be equal to 180 degrees. Now we know this is 118. So this will be 180 minus 118, which is equal to 62 degrees. So RPQ is 62 degrees. Now we need to find this angle, that is QRP, but we know this is an isosceles triangle. So if this is equal to 62, automatically this will be equal to 62, because as per the properties of an isosceles triangle, angles opposite the equal sides will be equal. So that means RPQ is 62 degrees and PQR will also be equal to 62 degrees. Now QRP will be 180 minus 62, which is equal to 56 degrees. Now the unknown angle QRP will be equal to 56 degrees. Question number 7. EFGK is a parallelogram. EJL is a triangle. FG is parallel to JL. Find angle M. Now this is the figure that we are having. Now we know EFGK is a parallelogram. So we will use the property of parallelogram that says sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. So which means EFG plus FGK will be equal to 180 degrees, and we know angle FGK is 131 degrees. So EFG will be equal to 180 minus FGK, which is equal to 180 minus 131, which is equal to 49 degrees. So angle EFG will be equal to 49 degrees. Now I am going to introduce you to a new concept that involves parallel lines and transversal line. Now what is a transversal line? Transversal line is a line that cuts through two or more parallel lines. Now the property is that when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal line, then the corresponding angles are equal. So let us assume we have two parallel lines, and if a transversal, now this is a transversal line that cuts through two parallel lines. So now this angle and this angle are corresponding angles and they are equal. Same way this and this are corresponding angles and they are equal. Now this is very similar to the question that we have here. This is, we know FG and JL are two parallel lines, and EJ is a transversal line that cuts through FG and JL. Now we can say these two angles are corresponding angles, which means EFG and angle M are corresponding angles and they are equal. So using that property, since FG is parallel to JL, angle EFG will be equal to angle M, which is equal to 49 degrees. So the unknown angle M is equal to 49 degrees. Question number 8. ABC is an isosceles triangle. ACDE is a parallelogram. Find angle BCD. Now since triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, now we know this triangle is an isosceles triangle. If this angle is 20 degree, this angle will also be equal to 20 degree, because angles opposite to the equal sides are the same. So now you know this is 20 degree, this is 20 degree. Automatically you can find what is angle C in this triangle ABC. So which is 180 minus 20 minus 20, which is equal to 140. So angle ACB is equal to 140 degree. Now in this parallelogram ACDE, we know opposite angles are equal. So if this angle is 110, automatically this angle will also be equal to 110. So which means AED will be equal to ACD, which is equal to 110 degrees. Now sum of angles at point C. Now this is the angle that we are asked to find. Now this is a point and you have three angles. You have ACB, you have ACD, and you have BCD. Now you know two angles, we need to find the third angles. And we know sum of angles at a point C will be equal to 360 degrees. So ACB plus ACD plus BCD will be equal to 360 degrees, and BCD will be equal to 360 minus 140 minus 110, which will be equal to 110. Now the unknown angle BCD is equal to 110 degrees. Question number 9. ABCD, BEG and CEF are straight lines. Find angle A and angle B. So here we need to find these two unknown angles. So we know the vertically opposite angles FEG will be equal to angle BEC. Now we know this angle. So let us first, we are focusing to solve this triangle EBC. Now we know one angle, we need to find angle A. We'll need to find now this angle, that can be found by using the concept of sum of angles on a straight line. We'll take the straight line ABC. So angle ABE plus angle EBC will be equal to 180 degrees. So EBC will be 180 minus 110, which is equal to 70. Now in this triangle, we know this is 38, we know this is 70. We need to find the third angle. So which is sum of all angles in triangle BEC is equal to 180 degrees. So BEC plus EBC plus angle A will be equal to 180 degrees. A will be 180 minus 38 minus 70, which is equal to 72 degrees. So one unknown angle is 72 degrees. Again, using the same concept as how we did this, we will find angle B, that is using a sum of angles on a straight line. So which is equal to, we know sum of angles on straight line BCD is 180 degrees. A plus B will be equal to 180 degrees. So B will be 180 minus 72. B will be equal to 108. So the unknown angle B is equal to 108. The unknown angle A is equal to 72 degrees. Question number 10. ABCD is a rhombus. AEFD is a parallelogram. Find angle DCE and angle CDF and angle ECB. Now we have to find three angles as per the question, and this is the figure that they have given. So let us see how to proceed. So in rhombus ABCD, this rhombus, angle BCD will be equal to 180 minus angle CDA, that is sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. So this angle will be equal to 180 minus this angle, which is 64, then that will be equal to 116. Now we know angle BCD is equal to 116. Now let's keep that aside. Now we know this angle, diagonal bisects this angle into two equal halves. So which means this ACD will be equal to 116 divided by 2, which is equal to 58. Now you know this angle is 58, that is ACD is 58. Now we have to find angle D, C and E. Now we will consider the straight line AE. So in the straight line AE, we know angle ACD plus angle DCE will be equal to 180 degrees. So angle DCE will be 180 minus 58, which we just found here. We found this entire angle is 116. Since diagonal bisects the angle rhombus, the diagonal bisects the angle into half. So this angle is 58. So 180 minus 58 will give you this angle, which is equal to 122 degrees. So now we found one angle, the one unknown angle DCE is 122 degrees. Now let's see, in the next step is to find angle CDF. Now we will consider this figure CDEF as a trapezium. Okay. So in trapezium we know the sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. Now we know this angle is equal to 122 degrees. So this will be equal to 180 minus 122, which is equal to 58. Now we found angle D, C, D and F. We found the second angle is equal to 58 degrees. Now we know sum of angles at a point C will be equal to 360 degrees. We know BCD is equal to 116 degrees. We know DCE is equal to 122 degrees. Now we need to find angle ECB. So that is 360 minus 116 minus 122, which is equal to 122 degrees. So the third unknown angle ECB is equal to 122 degrees. Question number 11. JKNO is a parallelogram. KNM and JLM are straight lines. Find angle G and angle H. So over here, this is the figure that is being provided. Here you are asked to find these two unknown angles, that is G and angle H. So let's see how to go about it. So in parallelogram JKNO, we know opposite angles are equal. Now you know this is 78, so which means this also has to be equal to 78 as per the angle properties in a parallelogram. Since they have already mentioned this is a parallelogram, that is JKN is a parallelogram, angle JKN will be equal to angle G, which is equal to 78. So like that we found one unknown angle. Now we will have to find the second unknown angle. To do that, we know JLO, which is JLO is 56 degrees, which will be equal to NLM, which is vertically opposite angles. These two are vertically opposite angles, so this will also be equal to 56 degrees. Now we have found the one. Considering this, now we are going to concentrate on this triangle NLM. Over here we know one angle is 56 degrees. Third angle is a question. Now let's find out the second angle. Using the parallelogram property again for JKNO, sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. So which means 180 minus 78 will give you this angle, that is KNL or KNO, both are same. So this angle you will get by subtracting 78 from 180. So you will get, that is KNO will be equal to 102 degrees. Now you know this angle is 102 degrees, that is KNO is 102 degrees. Now we will have to find this angle, that is LNM or MNL. This angle we need to find, that is angle N over here inside the triangle we need to find. To find that, we know sum of angles in straight lines is 180 degrees. So KNL plus MNL will be equal to 180. So angle MNL will be 180 minus 102, which we just found out here, that is KNO we know is 102 degrees. So that 180 minus 102 will be equal to 78 degrees. Now in triangle NML we know what is angle L. Now we know what is angle N. We need to find angle H. That is the question. To do that, sum of all angles in triangle LMN is equal to 180 degrees. So angle MNL plus angle NLM plus H will be 180 degrees. So H will be equal to 180 minus 78, which we found this is equal to 78, minus 56. This which we found is vertically opposite angle 56. So that will be equal to 46 degrees. So the unknown angle, the second unknown angle H is 46 degrees and the first unknown angle G is equal to 78 degrees. Let's look at the last question. Question number 12. ABCD is a parallelogram. AEF, CED, BCF are straight lines. Find angle AED, DEF and CFE. Now this is the figure that they have given. In parallelogram ABCD, you know, in this parallelogram ABCD, the sum of two adjacent angles will be equal to 180 degree. Either this two will be equal to 180 degree or this two will be equal to 180 degrees. So we can say angle CDA will be equal to 180 minus 140. You will get this angle, which is CDA, which is equal to 40 degrees. Now you found angle CDA as 40 degrees. Now we know this angle, we know this angle. We can consider AED as a triangle. So sum of all angles in a triangle AED will be equal to 180 degrees. So angle AED will be 180 minus 30 minus 40, which is 180 minus EAD minus EDA. Okay, so that will be equal to 180 minus 40 minus 30, which is equal to 110. Now we have found one of the angles that is being asked in the question, that is finding angle AED. Now you know what is angle AED. We need to find angle DEF. To do that, let us consider the straight line AEF. Okay, and in the straight line AEF, we know the sum of all both these angles will be equal to 180 degrees. So which means angle AED plus angle DEF will be equal to 180 degrees and DEF will be 180 minus 110. We know AED is 110, which we already found. So 180 minus 110 is 70. So angle DEF will be equal to 70 degrees. Now the next question is we need to find angle CFE. This angle we need to find. To do that, we'll have to find this angle, that is ECF and CEF. If you find, you know, in this triangle you will find two angles. Now to do that, we know AED is equal to CEF because they are vertically opposite angles. You know AED is 110, so CEF will also be equal to 110 because they are vertically opposite angles. Now we will consider the straight line BCF to find angle ECF. Okay, so now we know sum of this plus this angle will be equal to 180 degree. That is, we know BCD plus ECF will be equal to 180 degrees. So ECF will be 180 minus 140. 140 is already given in the diagram. So 180 minus 140 equal to 40. Now in this triangle, you know two angles, that is CEF and ECF. Now you need to find the third angle, which is CFE. So sum of all angles in triangle ECF is 180 degrees. So ECF plus CEF plus CFE will be equal to 180 degrees. So CFE will be 180 minus 110 minus 40. These two angles we just found. So that will be equal to 30 degrees. So the third unknown angle is also equal to 30 degrees. So like that we found all the three unknown angles. Thank you friends. Hope you found this video helpful. If yes, please do like, share with your friends and subscribe for more such useful videos. Feel free to comment your doubts down below and I shall get back to you at the earliest. See you soon with another math video. Bye.